We live.
Yay!
Since Frey was late on the check, how did you find the horn?
Find a what?
How did you find the horn?
The what?
The horn.
What horn?
The Horn of Africa.
I fucking knew you were going somewhere with that. No. I hate this song, and this song is, I'm cursed with this song, and here's how I know. We were watching, I was showing you something on TikTok the other day, and I brought up the page of this guy. His name is Jacques the Whipper. He goes to like Renaissance fairs, and he uses whips, and he makes songs and stupid shit. We went to his page. I scroll down some. I click a completely random video in his page I had never watched. He was doing fucking Africa. Just start singing it. I about threw my phone out the car. I'm cursed.
There are worse songs to be cursed with.
Yeah, well, when you hear it that much, you get real fucking tired of it.
At least it's not Oingo Boingo. Anyway, recap from last week, everybody. Y'all managed to infiltrate through the city. You watched, you saw that Bloodmane was in a tight spot or in a bad shape, but had killed a couple score of zombies, and that the rich people were all holed up in the church being, well, assholes. The high priest, or the elder prioress got kidnapped, and then you realize that the two dudes who are probably responsible for everything that's been happening are probably the most inept pair of necromancers that you have ever had the displeasure of dealing with. And then you killed them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Twin nearly killed an NPC.
I mean, yeah, it's Monday. That kind of happens a lot.
And the last thing that happened was your the elder prioress that is inside of this magical circle that just went dim starts to depolymorph.
Oh crap.
Opposite Big Lady Go Burr.
Reduce?
Somebody got the opposite of the spell of Big Lady Go Bird, don't they?
Oh yeah, it's the same spell.
Pop it on her.
So does it look like this is going to be a crunch situation?
Well, based on map size, no.
I mean, I don't think we have time to find out.
It is going to get...
Don't have my character.
What?
Disregard, I think it's my computer being an ass.
I redropped you anyway. So
Yeah, I'm moving back where Tarl's moving back to.
So the basement area you are in is very large. It had about a 20-foot high ceiling, but when she depolymorphs, she is probably one of the largest blue dragons you have actually ever seen.
All right.
The first blue dragon I've ever seen. Probably.
Or in this case, Big Lady Go Not Burr.
So you are so you're going to reduce the dragon.
Yes, it makes her one size smaller.
It's Big Lady Go Boop.
Oh, Big Lady Go Boop Still results in something slightly larger than your normal adult blue dragon.
But with room, but this time with extra added bonus room.
Yeah, she just looks at you.
What?
This is odd.
And highly necessary.
There's
How long?
plenty of room in here.
How long before you can do that again?
Tomorrow.
Ah, shit.
Fuck.
Peregrine, you can hear footsteps coming down the stairs.
Oh shit, we got
to
company.
look at her. I'm going to look at her and go, you have been here for 100 years. Do you think that you could actually do this fucking job for at least a week?
Yes.
Lay down and pretend to be asleep.
Give a persuasion roll to the very old, very large dragon.
It doesn't matter.
We are going to blame this, and I'm going to point down to the dead body. We are going to blame this on them.
Are y'all going to toss the dead body that's in the stairs anywhere?
Nope.
I mean,
Okay,
there's one dead dude in the stairs and one dead dude over here.
He shouldn't have ran.
So, that is a perception check, not a persuasion check.
A little bit better.
All right, yeah, a mite bit better. She will, and you will help me get out.
You will pretend to be that. You will pretend to actually be the person you've been pretending to be. These guys drug you down here, did some weird magic shit. We did not get here in time, and this is what happened. Do you understand me?
All right. So let me drop a couple tokens over. See what does this look like on stream? Yeah, it looks pretty good on stream. Let me drop a few boys on the other side of the map.
So we're doing a double fake out here.
Yes. Everybody shut up. My brother does the talking.
So what are we trying to convince her of?
Not her. Everybody else.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna when he says we're doing that, I'm coming over on this side.
I'll just walk over there.
So just for clarity, the plan.
Actually, I'll fly over there.
The plan is we convince.
Oh, I know what the plan is.
Yeah, but for everybody else, we convince these assholes that what they are seeing was the successful ritual in order to get her killed, so that somebody could take over.
Gentlemen. Oh, this is all men.
It is a large number of possibly androgynous to whatever. It's a whole bunch of fancily armored elven, like they actually have helmets on.
Thank God. Thank the gods you were here.
I am going to go next to the dragon, and I am going to start petting her consolingly.
I'm gonna turn around and look at her and give her like a follow my lead eyebrow thing.
She is literally acting like she is asleep.
Thank the gods you are here. We were late. We failed. These two, and I'll point to the one dead body, because the other one's way down the stairs, right?
Yeah.
There were two guys, and I'd tell them their names, which is the one that I thought was his dad, Richter Elmbor and Cobbledonk. were in here, and I'll gesture to the big sigil and pool of blood. They bloodletted the, what is she called? The High Richter?
The
Priors.
Prior.
prioress.
They
The elder
bloodletted
prioress.
they bloodletted the elder prioress and turned her into a dragon. We don't know what to do now. So, can I speak to your manager, or how's this work? What do we do? I don't even know if she can talk. Elder prioress, hello.
She's asleep.
And I am going to, as he said, elder
Well,
prioress.
don't get too close. Don't get too close.
She's
It's-
tame.
hang on, it's Jethera, right? Or was that the one we had the
It is. That is the one who wanted you to. That's
Miro
like,
now?
yeah, Miro.
Miro now. Elder prioress, Miro, are you alive? And as I'm like, I have this dragon's head in essentially in my lap, and I'm essentially petting down the side. And as I pet down the side, I'm gonna flick her ear.
Can I use?
All right. So as you do that, you just hear. But Mulak, the first one of these keepers,
But before
walks
he,
up to you and hands you a piece of paper.
okay, well, I'll open it. What's it say?
Thank you very much for playing your part perfectly.
What the
Do they
fuck?
have any? Do they have any sigils on them?
Okay, so I need. Let's see. I'm just going to drag Cobbledonk out. Dryfist is kind of limping over. And let's see who's closest. Peregrine, you have a high enough passive perception. Mulak, Peregrine, and Arvax, give me a perception check. Tarl and Mularn, give me one at disadvantage based on distance.
Ah, shit!
Well, I mean, that kind of sums that up.
Let's see.
Fucking, I've not won my first roll of the fucking night. God damn.
Sorry. So the twins, you will notice this right as it's about to happen. You see a couple of the woven brand, or some of the keepers touch part of their armor, and color starts to emanate through it. Mulak, the one that is right next to you, draws out his sword and slams it into his abdomen.
Oh,
And you,
fuck.
as
Are
you
they
watch
elves?
that as far as it looks like Woven Branch members wearing their clothing or wearing their armor, their garb. It's just they have, unlike the image in the token, they actually have their helms on that have the visors down. And you watch as each one of them starts to, this one stabs himself.
Can I try to shove that one backwards so he doesn't land in the thing?
Oh yeah, you can shove him. He just falls back. This one is going to do the same with the sword. This one, and this one start to look like they're getting dissolved by acid.
What the fuck?
Like just naturally?
That they are the ones that touch their armor, and then all of a sudden,
So sword, and then 3 acid.
I'm going through some more. Hold on. Everything decided to zoom for a second and reset on my computer. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. This one right next to you actually slashes himself with a curved sword.
Get her out. Get her out.
Damn it, stop doing that. That's because I got the control button on. And then these other two look like they get ignited by fire.
What is happening?
Dude, I shouldn't even be here today.
So, you two notice it before it happens. The rest of you all see it happen and just go. As the one that handed you the note that you're holding, Mulak, starts to ignite.
Of course it does. Did I? How good of a look did I get of the note?
It seemed to be written in a blocky print.
Yeah, okay. Do any of the runes around like this stuff light up?
Nope, that is gone.
So stabbed, slashed, acid, fire.
Yep.
Fuck.
And you can hear more footsteps coming down the
What?
stairs.
What is happening?
They're pinning this on us. The note that he gave me said, "Thank you for playing your part perfectly." Acid, who's that gonna be blamed on? Me. Stabbed with the sword, who's that gonna be blamed on? Two of you, who's fire gonna be blamed on? My brother.
I mean, no one's been split in half, so I'm fine.
Emily's yelling so much that the computer's not picking her up.
The noise gate on her mic is just like.
We gotta go.
How the fuck do we get her out of here?
Fuck her.
The dragon just rears up and looks directly at you.
She's actually awake.
All right, get us out.
The dragon just waves a hand over. Wait, how long does reduce last?
A minute,
Mulak?
I think.
That's it.
Concentration, 1 minute. Yeah.
She goes back to her full size. She just kind of waves that we're underground and I can't fit through doors.
Figure it out, or I don't know what to tell you. Go back to your other form.
She can't.
Can't.
Why?
She just told us she can't do it till tomorrow. And I don't think any of us know fucking polymorph.
Let's see. Everybody that's close to the door, which pretty much everybody can hear it. You can hear metal footsteps coming down the stairs. You can hear someone, "Get the cannon ready! I saw the other group go this way!"
The fucking what?
The cannon. That's the rank above shepherd. It goes keeper, shepherd, cannon.
I'm gonna start doing that. And it's gonna be playing Elton John's Your Song.
Yeah, it goes keeper, shepherd, cannon, vicar, vicar, general.
Are we gonna? Should we just try to have him talk our way out of it, or?
I mean, we can't get the dragon out. There's no way.
What type of material is the floor? Is it stone?
Stones.
Is it like nice stones or just stones?
It's okay. I would say that Tarl would know this without having to roll anything because of dwarven stone cunning. This is really good work. Not dwarven work, but close. So there's actually quality stonework throughout the whole basement. From what you can see, Peregrine, is it's nice. Like, they didn't mess up by putting like one colored tile in the wrong space for the pattern, like almost every public restroom floor.
This,
All right, so let's see. Unearthly chorus. Music of a style of your choosing around you for 30 minutes. The music spreads around the corners and can be heard up to 100 feet away. So, yeah, they can hear the music. Till the spell ends, you can make charisma performance checks with advantage. In addition, you can use a bonus action on each of your turns to beguile one creature you choose within 30 feet of you, hearing the music. Oh, yeah, I've used this is what I used in the last, or the extra life before last when we did the Blues Brothers.
and then before they get here, is there any like
Back.
Peregrine, go like tug on some arms on this statue. Like, is there any secret entrances here?
There is the stairwell on the other side of the room.
Yeah, but a dragon's not fitting there.
I mean, I guess Peregrine will go start trying to pull on the arms of the statues.
Give me a strength check.
Oh god, I hope you just break it. That'd be amazing.
Nope.
Them arms, like the arms of the elven god of justice, is they beefy. Like, surprised how well made that statue is.
Dreyfus,
Like,
How many levels?
what was that, Cannon?
Level.
How many levels?
Down are we?
You're in what is the basement, so you're pretty sure you're one level below ground level.
How big of a door can I open up with stone shape?
Let me look at the spell.
$5 feet.
Can this dragon fit through a 5-foot hole? A 5-foot diameter hole?
No.
No.
If he can do that, though, I can continuously
If you
pull
can go
down
through-
more loose dirt. If he can open access to dirt for me, I can continuously move 5 feet of dirt per action out of the way.
Well, I can create the door, and it will last. It's instantaneous. It doesn't give a duration.
Let's see. When you create the 5, let's see. Passageway through line less than 5 feet thick. Hold on. I think Emily just had Discord do something crappy.
And the wall has to be less than 5 feet thick, which hopefully
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
And now that I'm looking
So-
at it too, it's like truly like a door, not just like an opening. So never mind.
So
I can form it into any shape that suits my purpose.
Yeah, so he can make like a circle if he wanted.
So what I will remind you is, remember, you're on the Temple Mott, which is like the biggest hill within the city of Hillins, which means you're under the ground level of the temple.
But still
But-
over the city.
Probably it's still a hill, but you also have the basement below if people want to run. Mulak, as you're looking up the stairs, you can see that torches are lit, because remember, y'all went down about 4 levels to get down here, because the stairwell opens up to the back like sleeping chambers.
I have a question about the way Dreyfus looks. Is he like built? Like, is he muscular?
Let me look at his character sheet.
He's also like almost dead, isn't he?
And let me ask this question. The stone opening where the staircase comes out, how wide is it?
That's about 10 feet. Dreyfus has a 16 in strength, so it's a +3. He's kind of beefy.
I'm gonna ask him to come stand and hold the line at the stairs with me while Peregrine and Tarl figure out whatever they need to figure out with their crazy stone stuff.
Okay, so they're doing. Dreyfus comes over, looks at you.
I'll pass him a healing potion.
Roll it for me, because let's see, Dreyfus is not doing stellar. He just kind of I didn't see you do it, but did you do this? And just points at the acid burns all over him.
No.
Okay.
Look at that. I didn't do
I'm-
that. You saw that.
I'm gonna move up next to him. I'm going to pass him another healing potion and go. Yeah. So yeah, probably. But let's deal with that later.
Okay. So roll that healing potion.
I did. It's a 6.
I think your brother said the other one. Okay, so that brings him up to a whopping 30.
All right. But he's more than me. He's good to go.
He's about where I'm at. If my character sheet would
So-
bang it open.
So Peregrine and Tarl, it seems like your friends are going to barricade the stairwell.
And my music's playing, so if somebody comes down, the first person I see, I'm going to use my bonus action to choose them.
All right, Tarl, if you can get me to reach the dirt on the other side of one of these walls, I can start trying to make something happen. Or if we think the ceiling's less, whichever works. I can move dirt. I cannot get rid of these stones.
All right. I'm looking around at the stone walls and the stone ceiling. Can I tell how thick they are and what's on the other side?
Roll me perception with advantage because of stone cunning. So roll perception with advantage. I gotta double check something.
I'm going to ask I'm going to tell the dragon to help as well. If I need a persuasion, I'll do it.
It looks at you.
I have advantage against dragons.
I was going to.
Okay.
Like, I'm not just gonna sit here. I just don't know what's happening.
Just follow the dwarf.
Oh wait, yeah, they do. I had to check that. Okay, with the 14, you can tell that the walls are going to be thicker because there is all the earth from the hill itself, or the motte that the temple is built on. The floor above you, looking at the way that everything is vaulted at the ceiling, there's probably dirt underneath it. It's not going to open up directly into the floor underneath the sleeping quarters above or any of the kitchens. But the ceiling is not going to be as thick as the wall. Also, let's see real quick. Shiny Twin,
Yes.
give me a history check with advantage because Dragon.
Oh god, I'm not good at history. 13.
You remember that blue dragons burrow.
Okay, so blue dragons, and then I point at the blue dragon. They're good at burrowing.
So, that is what you get. You can still hear that,
So Peregrine plus the dragon should be able to burrow pretty well if he can get them to the dirt.
All right, Tarl, which was the best space? Tell me where.
Right above me on the ceiling, I'm fixing to create a 5-foot diameter in the stone.
is it touch or is it?
Before
Yes.
you use that spell just yet, you may not want to waste it at this time just because it's still going to be too small for her. So I'm going to try something to let us break it through so you can save that spell slot.
The dragon just looks over and holds it, lowers her head down. Tarl, for you to get on top so you can actually reach the ceiling.
Well, I'm saying we may not want him to do that though, because that's only going to open a 5-foot section, and she's way bigger than 5 feet. And I have
Also,
something that
dragons have big ass claws.
that can make a
If
bigger
she's gonna-
space.
If she's going to raise me up, I'm going to try to attack the ceiling with my hammer first.
Okay. What are you trying to do, Peregrine?
I was gonna use Earth Tremor on it to break up the ceiling so she could just smash it one good time and make it fall.
Okay. Folks at the stairwell.
Yeah.
Y'all hear something coming down the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. I need a dex save from everybody.
Okay.
Can I-
Everybody gets +3.
Can I see
They
them before it
flashbanging
happens?
us.
Huh?
Can I see them before it happens?
It is not a person.
Whatever it is, I'm gonna. Well, does it have to be a person for this? Is it a creature?
It is
I'm
not.
pretty sure. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it's a flashbang.
I got a 16.
Hey, 26.
Okay, so 18 on
21.
Mularn.
21.
Okay, all right. 21 on Mularn, 15 on Dreyfus, 16. You're all going to save, so I'm only going to roll 2 dice. That is 11 force damage.
Ow.
You are all knocked back 5 feet, but you are not knocked prone,
Okay, I'm good.
and you are not blinded as, yeah, they dropped in a flashbang. And smoke is now starting to pour from where it struck.
Hurry!
Maybe we should back up more.
No.
There's smoke coming out of the thing.
I'll kick it.
Dreyfus is...
I'll kick it away.
Okay, Tarl... It's a solid hit on the ceiling. I mean, it's hard to miss a ceiling. Okay, you start seeing that there's some cracks.
I want to let Peregrine do magic.
Y'all don't know that Peregrine knows magic.
I have a question.
I think we
Yes.
do. I do. I don't think anybody else does.
Can I throw a 10 by 10 pit onto the ceiling?
If you could hit it.
Can you?
Tarl, you break through part of the ceiling, and there's now an area that you could definitely fit a fist through into.
I am
Rather
going
than
to,
him whacking on it for like 10 more minutes, can I just open my 20-foot radius thing?
That is up to you. Tarl is just...
Well, I
on
don't
top-
control the dragon. I asked to be lifted up.
All right, if you ask it to lift it up, it'll do it. Tarl, you're on top of a dragon excavator just tearing into the ceiling.
Okay, Peregrine,
Okay, stop, Tarl. You're getting tired with that nat 1.
does she get lifted up?
You could actually yabba dabba do your way up the back of the damn dragon.
Okay, she puts her hands on the ceiling near where Tarl's been cracking it. In fact, if she could put one of her hands through into the like dirt part, she will. And she's just gonna shove upwards, and in a 10-foot radius around her is going to crack. And it would become like rough terrain, so I'm assuming if it's on the ceiling or the dirt behind the ceiling, that's going to crack it up pretty well.
Yeah, there's now just... Tarl, you watch as Peregrine just basically punches into the hole that you've made. It's a little bit bigger than I said earlier. Like, after all these consecutive hits, you've made like a hole big enough that like a person could kind of climb up into. But there's, of course, dirt. Peregrine, so you've broken up that dirt. You've now made it loose, and you hear some groaning above.
Get ready for a fight, because she's about to fall in. And she's going to start raking her hands from side to side. And every 6 seconds that she does that, she's pulling a 5-foot cube of dirt to the side and down, to the side and down, pulling it loose and letting it drop.
This is an Earth Ganassi thing, isn't it?
No,
Okay.
I'm going to pull
surprisingly.
a 10 by 10 pit patch off of my robe, hand it to my brother, and tell him, go bring this and throw it into the hole so that we can move 10 more feet.
hold the line. Oh, fly over there and just throw it up, and then fly back.
Okay, so you go over to do that. As he's flying over to do that, the two of you that are left, because Dreyfus has made his way back to see if there's anything he could help with the other way. You hear more things being tossed down the stairs, Arvax
shit.
and Millarn. So, are you going to stay there, or are y'all going to move?
Should we move?
Hang on. Oh no.
I've got my shield up as he ponders this.
Well, I'm checking my resources. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna wheel back into this alcove and out of the way. Or
Arvax, what are you doing?
back up, or I'm getting out of the fucking way.
Yeah, I'm backing up this way.
Okay, as you do, a couple of those canisters come down, and you're not within the range of it, so there's a boom, and then smoke starts feeling. So pretty much all this area where the dead bodies are is now very dense smoke.
These are little. How big are these things?
They're when you see them hit. Give me a perception check.
The dirt, throw it on it. Cover them up.
Okay.
They're a little bit larger than a bottle of wine.
Cool. When one of you said two of them are coming down at this point?
It's a few have landed down here now, filling this entire area.
That one of them's going back up.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
See, how far can it fly again with catapult? 90 feet.
90 feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna roll a blank D20. You hear something yell further up the stairs.
Can I use my new sword to make a major image of all of us in a 20-foot square, but also looking like all of us have Big Lady Go Burr, just holding the line?
Okay, so sure, you can do that. Going over here, Peregrine. So every 6 seconds, you're digging another 5 feet.
Rather than dig, and just to clarify, rather than digging straight up because she knows that's relatively futile, she's trying to do it around to get as much of that ceiling to fall, so the dragon can then have the actual dirt to go up through.
Tarl, are you still riding on the dragon's head?
I sure am.
Okay, this is an epic moment. But,
Also, through that 20-foot pit, I don't know how much that helps, but maybe it'll get them 20 feet further.
Okay, so you threw it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an athletics check to see how it goes.
Well, place it on the ceiling.
Okay, so you fly up. You just see Peregrine just badgering her way around, and when you put the pit on the wall, all of a sudden you can see the sky.
What? Okay.
And then you see part of the building starting to collapse in.
Oh no!
Move out the way.
Let's go.
Are we at the edge of the fucking building?
Yeah. So Peregrine, give me a dex save because you're the one that's up in there. Twin, give me
Can I
a
see
dex
it?
save. Yeah. You kind of see a part of a building about to fall on your ass because the sparkly one.
Nope. Wait, that's what advantage?
Yeah, because the danger sense.
Yeah.
You actually scurry your way out before it happens. Mulak, you can either zip out or zip back.
I'll zip out, I guess.
Okay, so the two of you are now outside the building. You're watching the back corner of the kitchens and the sleeping quarters collapse because now a very large portion of the base below it and the hill is now gone.
Well,
It's not going to take the whole building down, but it's going to take at least a sizable section down because this corner. So,
Guys?
Tarl,
What is happening?
Tarl, give me a deck save. Oof. That is low damage. That is 8 bludgeoning as rocks start falling on you. Tarl, as you look up, you can see part of the building above you is about to collapse into the hole that has now been made, and your other 2 friends have now shot through it.
I'll give Peregrine my rope. That way, I don't know if that's gonna help or not.
So what are you
I
doing,
mean, yeah,
Tarl?
she'll throw it down.
Can the dragon fit out of the hole that has been made?
We're going to do this players first. So I'm starting with Tarl because he is the closest to that side of the map without being outside.
Everybody better move. It's coming down. I'm going to ride on for dear life.
So you're going to hold on to the dragon for when the dragon moves.
That's correct.
All right. Dreyfus is going to jump onto the back of the dragon. I'm going to move you 2 over here. So, Arvax and Mularn.
I look at Mularn. I think we're going for a ride.
I think so too.
Dash!
All right. So you're going to run and get onto the dragon.
Yup.
Not shiny twin.
The correct vernacular is prettiest twin.
That is
Smart,
not.
smart twin.
Yeah, that's true.
15, 20, 25.
I have a weird question. If I tie the rope to my broom and then Peregrine holds the other side of it, could I like go higher and she could like super jump while holding on to it?
I think
like,
there's a weight limit to your broom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like she's running on the ground, but then like as I go up, she just jumps and I give her a little boost.
Yeah, like a little swing. Like I
Yeah.
like
Okay,
yeet
you know
myself
what?
forward.
I will allow this because that
Fuck
sounds
yeah.
dope. I'm going to say yes and to that, but there's going to be some athletic checks. So as y'all grab onto the dragon shoots for the hole and starts digging out. Let's see. Just because there is a collapsing building, everybody is going to take... yeah, okay. I'm rolling low tonight, guys. So that is 2
Oh
bludgeoning.
no.
That's 2 bludgeoning as you all of a sudden
Ow.
the dragon y'all are getting pelted, and as you come out, the dragon comes out. That kind of is the death knell. You watch as 3 stories, the corner of 3 stories of the back of the temple collapse within the hole, and the kitchens catch stuff on fire.
Oh, this one sounds so bad.
So, is it safe to assume that the entire chamber that we were just in is now is rubble and completely caved in and filled in?
A good portion of it would be to a chance that it is. There's a good chance that it's filled in.
Okay, good. I'm gonna look at Arvax. I'm gonna look at kind of look down and see that. It's like, yeah, that's that whole area is probably completely filled in. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Huh.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm switching us back to the world map.
What they were going to Geese, the fire lady and Greg?
Yeah, they were on the road to Geese.
Okay.
I am now going to drop a different token because the broken rock thing doesn't really work anymore. So, because also y'all are kind of on a motherfucking dragon.
Is Geese a big city or a small town?
Roll a history check for me.
I don't fucking know. Never heard of that place in my life.
No, not at all. You haven't heard a damn thing. Arvax with that, Geese is a farming town in the northern part of the subdiocese that Hillins resides in.
So not big.
Probably not. But as you get out, and this happens, you can hear people screaming. You can see over in this direction. See if that pops up on. Yeah, it's going to pop up over towards where the town of Noy would be. Oh, I have a completely unnamed dot over there. So there's the unnamed town.
Dotsville.
I actually think it was Benel, and it got moved further down. That is what happened.
Tottenham Court.
We go somewhere further, like Dresbor.
That is where your good friend.
Hey, don't mention that. There's a reason I want to go there.
But y'all take flight on the dragon's back. But as you go up into the night, you can see to the east along the road outside the city there are probably at least 200 to 300 campfires
On the
Oh,
road, you said?
Fuck.
out just outside the city.
Oh, Jesus. So
Was
we need
Peregrine at least able to get on the dragon before they took off, or did they just leave her on the ground?
So no, Peregrine,
that-
No,
that's
you're still
holding,
just super jumping. You're still just
you're
super jumping.
holding on the rope. You're sitting there grabbing onto the rope like I got to get my rope to my friends, and then all of a sudden the hill gives birth to a massive dragon that your friends are just holding on to as it takes flight into the night.
You're gonna have to grab onto that, Peregrine.
So if you could try to swing her, and I mean
I'll try.
the dragon immediately starts was gonna go east, sees that and says nope.
I'll try to like air drift so she gets a little bit of extra oomph.
When she Spidey swings up to the dragon.
All right.
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna attempt to Spidey swing up onto it.
Give me an athletics check here.
Can we like be trying to help her get
Hell
onto the
yeah.
dragon?
I don't think it'll be necessary.
Peregrine does whatever a peregrine does. And you just catch onto the tail. And you're now up in the air. And you hear horns going off. You hear people down below. Now there's a fucking dragon?
It was always a dragon.
I'm called the Worm. And then I fly off of my broom.
You sassy bitch. So as you take flight, you hear horns start coming up from where the fires are, and you hear troops mobilizing to come into the city.
Fuck.
The dragon looks back. I'm leaving.
Yeah, that's
Where
probably
do
gonna
you
do.
where you want me to drop you off? Not
E-
here, obviously.
How far away is Geese?
Each square roughly represents a day of travel.
That's probably not far enough.
That's like that. That's like 4 days away.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
y'all were
we'd-
1, 2, 3,
We
4,
passed
5,
over the people
6.
going there.
No, you're right here. I just moved it out of the way.
Yeah,
when I
but you
was
said
moved.
squares. It's like 3 days.
But I
Hang on,
put
I
the
gotta look
dragon
log
on the
out.
map.
Hang on.
Is he puking?
Where would the like Holy Wind army? Where would they be coming from? Like north, south, east, or west? I guess east because we saw those
Yeah,
campfires.
You saw all those campfires, so it would be safe to assume.
Sorry, I had to get up. How
Is-
far are we?
You're just outside the city of Hillins, and the dragon is like, I will drop you off, but I'm getting the fuck out.
Would
Think-
they?
I was
Do
just gonna
we-
say, I think the dragon's gonna be the fastest since it's as the crow flies. So I think we can get there a lot quicker than most people just walking could.
I don't know if that's
You could. The dragon will move much faster than people.
I understand you don't think it's far enough, but we pop up with the refugees.
I mean,
Also, do we really just want to leave Greg and them behind? Like, if we just go past and just leave
Greg
them
is
to their
on
own
his way.
devices?
Greg is on his way to Geese.
Right. Do we not want to meet him and then us go? Or are we just leaving him with the rest of the refugees?
I mean, we're also riding a dragon. So does a dragon just land in the road and then we get off and are like, all right, cool.
All right, land off to the side, and we make our way back to the road.
I see why your brother's the smart one.
Unless we want to catch up with the refugees, land a ways away, and then catch up with them, so we're still traveling with them.
That I think that's the smartest plan because that gives us plausible deniability.
So is Turkey Run or is Binds like the port that they may have landed in?
Okay, so I'm not going to switch it on screen. I'm going to switch y'all to the big world map. So Binds is here on a lake. The river from Binds will go up to the Dresford over near where Colbert is. They more than likely came from the capital that is Gesthera. That is the capital on the continent.
They went a long ways.
Yeah, he called him 2 days earlier than he said.
Probably earlier than that.
Y'all knowing the distance that it takes? Yeah,
He called them long before he ever said he was giving us 3 days.
Yeah.
Well before.
Well, then it's a good thing we decided to call his. It's a good thing we decided to leave with everyone else.
I guess we gotta go meet Elaine
We
and
going
Greg.
to find the Greenleaf is where we going.
Greenleaf should be with Greg.
Yeah, he should be
Greenleaf.
with Greg.
You mean that Greg is with Greenleaf?
Regardless, Greenleaf ain't getting left behind.
Do you think Elaine will have any message scrolls?
She knows sending. She knows it. She
Oh,
can send like a message to literally anyone.
I thought they had to know what they looked like.
Yep.
If you explain them to me, I can turn into them. And then we can like alter that. You know, you could be like, no, a smaller nose, and I'll just boop, my nose will be smaller.
I need to warn my family.
All right, well, when we get there, explain, and I'll
I
just
think
shift it.
The dragon
While-
just turns its head back. Where the fuck do you want me
Geese.
to drop you
Well,
off?
fly towards geese. We'll tell you when to stop.
All right, it will proceed to do that. So where do y'all want me to move the dragon on the map for y'all right now?
Towards geese until we spot the refugees. We should probably go to either the east or west of them.
If
Early before the sun comes up the next morning, you will actually overtake where the refugees have made camp because they're not going to keep moving.
I will land with them and create a magic show distraction for everyone so that maybe they can land unseen.
Well, I mean,
We could just land over a hill away before they take off again, just slightly ahead of them. Meet them on the road.
So we come behind them.
Yeah, we we intersect with it. We land a little bit away. We camp for the night. Then we meet up with them while as they're going up. We left through the north and stayed off of the roads.
They intersect with us to meet up with us rather than us catch up to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all do that. When the dragon lands, it reaches and pulls from underneath its scales and drops down about 100 platinum.
Oh, shit.
I'll put that in party money.
What'll you do now?
I want some of that.
It just looks at you. I never want to see you again. And it takes back off.
Feelings mutual!
It farts as it leaves just because you said that.
She was nice.
He was a dumbass.
Yeah. But that didn't. She was still nice.
Not
She was
really.
cool.
Did she dump us out over the holy wind?
No. The holy wind is
Then-
dead. Yeah.
Then she was nice.
I guess.
They're gonna make camp, All right, so I think we need to have I need if everybody can just come around. I think we need to have just a little team meeting, just a little team building exercise here. So we are never going back to Hillins again.
I don't think there's going to be a Hillins.
So we're never going back to Hillins again. Well, officially. Me and my brother may slip down at some point in the course of our lives to murder someone, but that's beside the point.
I mean, May.
Okay,
Give me
We're
one
gonna
second.
And
I gotta look
we
at
could.
Arvax.
We got a good teammate too. Dreyfus will help us.
Dreyfus, after he gets off the dragon.
yeah, it takes a minute to get used to.
Hey, Dreyfus,
What?
kill your dad party. The three of us.
Just
I'm back.
thumbs up.
Cool.
I'll fist pound him.
Yeah.
I would assume we're going to have an opportunity to rest before the refugees catch up with us.
You will. This is just kind of an RP moment as I create a green leaf token for y'all.
Do we have any? Do I have wine? And I start rummaging through my bag.
I have one bottle of what is labeled as very, very fancy wine left.
That
I have a barrel of my family ale.
I'll take the. I think my brother.
Let's
and I
have. Nope. I want to try his family's ale.
Cool. I'll take the wine.
I pour up a few glasses.
I'm good.
Peregrine's gonna take out some of her coffee root stuff.
What's it taste
Yeah.
like, Tarl?
It tastes like the most buttery ale that you've ever tasted in your life with just a hint of bacon.
I'll try to get my brother to take a sip and tell him you're missing out. This shit's fucking good.
I need you to give me a con save.
Okay, it is canon from this point forward that Shadar Kai Elvin sounds like a robot.
I said you need to try this. You're missing out. Con save. Okay, 19.
You feel that it has a kick, but you survive it.
Nice.
Your daddy made this?
It's an old secret family recipe.
I take some of the roots that Peregrine offers to Arvax.
It's basically just coffee. It's just flared as roots because living in very cold areas is not conducive to tropical plants. So
I should take some of that. Drinking feels like a celebration thing, and I'm not so about that right now.
Hey, we're alive.
This is not celebration. This is commiseration.
This is, we survived that crap and we're moving forward.
You know, we say that.
I'll cheers Tarl when he says that. I'll like try to clink glasses with him.
Yeah, we say that. There is also the issue of, I don't know, the lich in my head that has success that at this point has a 50% average in taking over my body. I feel like that's and now that we've kind of physically and at least at the moment literally put Hillins behind us, I think that's kind of gonna be a relatively high priority.
I mean, yeah, other than the crusade that's going to be at our backs.
Oh no,
Well,
I'll behave.
I
I'm just
think-
gonna like, hey, look, I found your memories from middle school. Oh, that's embarrassing.
All right, he's digging up memories from childhood.
All of a sudden, just the most annoying song that ever gets stuck in your head starts playing on repeat.
And it's sung by me.
Doom, 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 doom.
Why the fuck did you walk him into that?
It's gonna take me away from you. It's just like that. At that pitch.
It's
Hell,
liter-
Arvax already feels miserable, and now I do.
it is literally the twins' first time at drunk karaoke.
It's that what was that guy you said sang that song every time? It's that.
So anyway, yeah, that's you hear that in the back of your head, and then like the song just starts blaring, and like if you try to talk, it gets louder, making you talk louder.
Hilt.
This. What the
I'm
hell
a
do I call?
Barbie girl.
What the hell do I call you?
You can call me Bo.
Bo.
Arvax is leaning over Peregrine. Hilt.
You would you happen to be related to
No
a giant
help.
catfish named Bocephus?
No, I'm from Diaz.
So you're related to Jangles.
I guess I kind of walked into that one. Well, hey, fuck, you're here, and I'm buzzed. So, how would you have handled that differently?
Fire, a lot of fire. Fireball.
Jeez, so many people just so heavily relied on that friggin' spell.
It's really not that good.
They were literally 10 feet away from each other. By the way, what happens when I poke this?
Why do I smell burnt toast?
Hilt.
Hilt.
No,
I mean, he's just having this conversation partially out loud.
I'll hilt him.
if I go to sleep, do I have to worry about waking up like 2 miles away?
Peregrine's just gonna wait. Hilt doesn't mean hit him. That was the whole point. What the fuck?
Oh,
Just
okay.
means caution.
Okay. Oh no!
no,
This
with
has
the
happened.
hilt.
So,
No,
so
No,
that's,
it's Hilt and Blade. Blade is
I'm-
attack.
oh
Hilt
my
is
God.
warning.
oh my god!
I'm hitting him with
She was
the
about
hilt.
to
Yeah,
smack
I know,
You were gonna
I
hit him
know.
with the hilt when we said Blade.
She was gonna smack him with the flat of her axe again.
No, I
Oh
was gonna
my
get
God.
up and
No,
fucking
no.
tie him up so he can't run away.
It's just to show you how
Wait.
bad.
You said Blade. Am I supposed to hit him?
No.
No hitting. Stop. No.
What's
Alright, so-
happened though? What's happened
Alright.
is
Can
Mulak.
we?
Mulak just no. This happened. Mulak just Colcocks Mular with the hilt of his sword.
Wait,
What
flavor.
the
I want to
That's
say,
not
can we say that he like got up behind him and starts to draw his sword, and for a brief second we go no, and it's too late as he just.
Yes.
You
You
forgot
just-
what they meant.
So it's just that's 10 bludgeoning damage to you, Mular.
You didn't fucking hold back there, man.
I've never hit anything that hard ever.
Of course you'd hit your own brother that hard.
So the only way it would have been better is if it was a nat damn 20.
Probably the only person he's ever hit before in his fucking life.
Is Dreyfus
What
just
the-
ignoring this and going to sleep?
No, Dreyfus watches that.
While he's stunned, Peregrine's
he
now
just-
gonna
he just
jump up and
looks-
try to tie him.
So as you do that, Dreyfus just looks. Well, I mean, he has been trying to teach you form, and like for the first time ever, he actually did do it correctly.
What do you mean the first time ever? I literally killed the
Wait.
skeleton she swung at 100 times, and I swung my sword once and killed it.
I mean, I didn't see that, so it doesn't count.
She did. That's all that counts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And
Why don't you cast that zone of truth on yourself?
Peregrine's just gonna work on tying him up. Not Mularn.
I
clear.
both up.
I want to.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna make you wander off because if you die, I gotta start this whole thing over again, and that's super annoying. So, nah, I'm here. I'm just gonna like fuck with your shit for now.
Just fucking. Just,
Yeah,
don't you-
that one knocked some books off the shelf in the library.
yeah. Just. Ow.
She's going all out. I don't know if you need to gag him, Peregrine.
He cast a spell last time. I don't want to risk that shit again.
As she does that, oh man, she's into kinky stuff doing this to you.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't surprise me.
Did we just hear now as he's like talking in his head?
Is this why you call that spell Big Lady Go Burr instead of its actual given name?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I'm going to do this now. And he just starts making a popping noise with his mouth.
Popcat.
Pretty much.
We really need a better call out than hilt or sword, because
No, you
I
just need
heard
to remember what it means.
I heard hilt and I was like, fuck, we gotta hit him with the hilt.
No,
Yeah,
hilt
no.
means we watch him. Blade means we hit him.
But did you see how I did it? You gotta do
Yeah, at
that
the
next
wrong
time.
moment.
No, but that's how you swing it.
I'm ignoring you now.
Dreyfus starts to build a little campfire.
Hey, how quick do you think that Holy Wind's going to be able to move?
Honestly, they're gonna have a lot to do with the Hillins before they move out, so I think we got a little bit of time.
I was asking the guy that used to work for them.
He said it right.
Well, I couldn't understand him.
I gotta do a different voice for Dreyfus and then the skeleton because they're both supposed to be kind of deadpan. But Dreyfus, they're probably gonna be occupied because we destroyed part of the temple on the Mott. Also, undead.
The undead really shouldn't be a problem anymore. But once they're able to start moving along the diocese, how fast do these things usually move?
They move slightly faster than people normally do because enchantments and double marches and they...
How fast would they reach the damp wood from Hillins?
Counting what's happening to them right now, a week.
Fuck.
How do you stop them?
We don't.
It's an army.
This is what we were trying to avoid.
We can do that. I believe Tarl can do that.
Do you know what a holy wind does?
Even if,
very much, yes.
Even if you kill the head of the holy wind, it's going to continue until somebody higher up says that the diocese is clean. And
I mean, Tarl will get lucky. He'll probably just get deported.
No, we kill God.
That's
Dreyfus looks at you. This isn't Final Fantasy, Mulak.
I mean, have you seen me?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that disproves your point.
But they're going to focus on the area around Hillins. And then they'll probably move to Leven and Fiel, the sub-diocese, because that's the area y'all came from and where I was.
So geese should be safe.
Hold up.
No.
History check. Hang on. Not literal history check.
Okay, so Hillins is at the central part of the Hebon diocese, and it's still mostly referred to as Hillins, Geese, Hootenhalla, Joth, Noi, Benel, Turkey Run, and Binds are all part of that direct sub-diocese that answers directly to Hillins. Level does not have a sub-diocese seat because Justera moves around between towns, but that is where you started and where the Waystone Inn was.
It
And
was he talking?
Tottenham.
Was he talking about one of the places where the orc fins are?
The Dampwood is on the other side of Leven.
Okay, so he's not threatening. He's not saying that place is threatened, right?
Eventually it would be, but Fiel is also the diocese just above that y'all almost went into on one of your trips. Dampton is almost in it. So those are the two diocese or sub-dioceses that touch the Dampwood.
So the Dampwood is definitely not safe. It's just going to take them a little longer to get there.
It'll be at least a week to get to Leven, and it might or into the Dampwood. Going through the Dampwood, anybody that's been into the Dampwood knows, and y'all been there twice, that going through the Dampwood is slow moving, and would definitely be slow moving for a big military.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. I was checking something in my backstory too, but the people I was thinking of aren't there, so I don't have to worry about it.
No, the ones that
you
know
found my
are
family.
you found and ran into her family, and that's
Correct.
before y'all made it to the Waystone. But the ones that you really, really know are over on Iceheart, which is
Correct.
which is a very large island / subcontinent.
I forgot that I'd met because they sent me to the Dampwood, but I forgot that they had sent me there and didn't come with me because that's where they were from. They were from the shop.
Yeah,
so.
you got sent there. I met my tribe, and that's
Yeah.
where we hooked up and started being friends.
So, yeah, they're probably going to focus on controlling Hillins, where the seat of the diocese is, and then move out and slowly purge, because there's records. I mean, it's when I investigated you, I had records of all your missions. And y'all have seen weird shit.
Yeah.
Well, the question is, how do we convince people up higher that the diocese is clean?
You can't. None of us can. You're a foreigner. You're tolerated. I'm a penitent and was not in high standing to begin with. Points over at Arvax. She's a drow. Peregrine's a foreigner. The twins are nobles. Maybe they'd listen to them, but
They know about them, though. They know they're not. I mean, at least
Still noble, though.
noble, but if they think you're, worshiping a god they don't like, they really aren't going to care, I'm pretty sure.
they are drow. So.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, you got your mojo back?
What?
I noticed you casted a spell.
Huh?
No, I just slapped Peregrine on the back trying to tell her she could do it.
Yeah, and then I could. That was magic.
Try casting something.
Try healing yourself.
He tries and nothing.
Try healing me.
Yeah,
I'm hurt.
Me, one of us.
Her. Try to heal her.
He tries nothing.
Huh.
I bop
You
her
know
on the
what?
head with my fist. Try
You know
again
what
now.
it was? You were doing something awesome.
I don't need to be hurt any more than I already am, Perry.
Well, maybe he needs to actually fear for someone else's life. Here, come here. And she's going to act like she's about to start wailing on her.
Quit it!
Dreyfus just looks, I don't think that's this at all.
Peregrine's going to be attempting to wrestle her down onto the ground in a headlock. She's going to die! Get her! Hurry! Hurry!
I think Malak was seeing things.
You're not gonna kill her.
Damn.
The party gets 12 more back.
Actually, 17 because you casted it at a higher level.
All right.
So, night or the dawn comes, and off in the horizon, you can still see smoke rising from where Hillins was. So, y'all take a rest. I'm going to say you can set up your watches. Nothing's going to happen. But after a while, Peregrine, you can hear the sound of a large group of people moving.
Guys, I think they're finally here. Just gonna go around and start waking people up and tearing down camp. I
So
said, get
as-
up,
Come up,
you
I'm up.
lazy bastards.
I'm getting up. Get up. I'm
Tarl sitting there eating bacon and drinking ale.
Takes 10 minutes. Jeez.
Dreyfus comes from like over behind another hill. I was pooping.
Well, that's fine. You just gotta say you're pooping. Well, that's your own fault.
I think we can let him go now.
All-
He's slobbered all over that. Gross.
All night, you just heard, oh, look, hey, there's this story I think you forgot about. Oh, here's another one I think you forgot. Do you know that your dad just kept all this stuff in his back file cabinet about you?
Figure it.
I'm in your brain. We can just converse normally. That's really annoying.
I mean, you should try being a guy on the outside. No, never mind. I forgot I said anything.
Oh, a pain in the ass. And he just smacks something on the desk. And it feels like you have a bunch of ant bites on your rear end.
Is he gonna talk to himself for the rest of the time we're on the road?
Maybe.
Quit! Or else Peregrine is gonna end up smacking you. That'll hurt way more than your brother smacking you, probably.
Yeah, yep.
We all get up, get ready to meet the other refugees.
Got to take the pup out for a minute.
Oh man, all those penitents didn't get out. There's not gonna like us.
The penitents will be fine.
No, probably not.
No, probably so. The church is not going. And if there's one thing about the church, you can guarantee, is that they will make sure to secure their equity.
Cold-blooded.
All right, so we all look.
Am I wrong?
That was inside your head. Just cold.
Inside of my head. I mean, you ain't exactly a spring chicken. You've seen this. You've probably seen a fair bit of this shit come up from.
Oh no, I remember who proposed it.
Yeah, so you've effectively seen seen this thing run its entire course.
Mm-hmm.
So are we going to meet people or?
I mean, that's my vote.
I feel like I could sleep another 10 days after the week we've had.
No, we'll have to deal with it later.
Realize y'all, even though it's been over a year of actual gameplay, much longer than a year of actual gameplay. This has been 4 months for y'all.
From the goblin attack to now.
Yeah, from going into the damp wood, it's been 4 months since Tottenham. 4
Yeah.
months.
And the last week has been rough.
We're gonna go head towards where the people are.
All right, so as you crest a couple hills, you can see the road that goes north. This section is usually known as Geese Road, but the twins would automatically know this will go all the way north to Perch Bank, which is on the Oblet Strait, which is the only major port in the diocese. Like Binds and Let have river travel, and you can go down the main river that goes through the Dampwood. But Perchback is the main port this direction. But you can see there's a few metal pikes leading the way, followed by just a couple hill guard. The hill guards, oddly enough, don't have any weapons. And then you start seeing people filtering behind them, most walking, some with carts. You can see one very dejected young halfling couple walking with just 2 horses with them, or 2 ponies.
Still gotta rub that in.
And you just hear, it's fine, it's fine. There's insurance money on it. That's fine. We'll start over. Oh, I know, but like my dad left it to me, and like less than a week it's gone. Like
Why
I
do you
still,
gotta do
It's
that?
that same guy. I love him.
it's like I feel like it's partly my fault, you know?
You're such a dick.
I'll walk up and I'll hand him 2 platinum and say, for your troubles. I hope
I
it
can't,
get you
I
on your
can't,
feet.
I can't take this, sir. No. It's
Take it!
he just like almost stumbles back, right? And just stuffs it in the pocket.
Build your new business, you know? Make it better. Your dad will be super proud if you make it better. I met him once. He was nice.
Well, thank you, sir. That
Fucking hell.
warms my heart just a little bit.
I'm going to see if I can see Elaine.
After with everybody looking, after about an hour or so of moving through refugees, you see a very well-kept cart with 2 horses and a donkey that has a deep purple canvas cover to it that just says bouncy glow, or sorry, I was about to do what Knox did. Bouncy
Bouncy fire.
bouncy fire on the go.
Bouncy flashlight.
What the fuck, Moose? And you can see Elaine looking very haggard. Like she probably has not slept at the reins of the cart.
I'm gonna kind of make our way over. I'm going to look at her. You look
Before
like
he
you-
says anything, I'll say, did you send a message to my dad? Oh, I'm sorry.
She just like, you know that like I haven't had my coffee yet face? That is what is directly looking at you, Mulak. There's a level of disdain and a lack of full comprehension of your existence there. But you know that there is anger because every so often there's a flicker of flame from her hair.
Hasn't anyone told you not to go up and scream at a woman in their face?
I'm back.
Yes.
So you just choose to be an ass.
I mean, you've met him.
Excited.
So you look like you could use a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like me to drive so you can take a nap?
No,
Okay.
the big lady
Mhm.
can drive. One of them, or
Okay.
the dwarf.
Okay.
And she goes into the back and just grabs you.
Yoink!
Wait a minute. Damn it.
Inside Mularn, it is much bigger than the outside. It looks like a overfilled. It's almost like it's a. Instead of being the size of a wagon, it's like the size of a very large storage unit.
When you're done knocking boots, I need to send a message really bad.
She pokes her head out. Don't be vulgar. Wizard stuff.
Hmm.
She looks at. Did you find the skeleton?
Yeah. Yeah. We
All of it?
got it. I mean, Bo, did we find all of you? I think we found most all of you. I think
There's no response from him as you say that.
Yeah, he must be sleeping.
Ooh, I'm ghosting you.
No, give me a break. You don't have to live with this. Yeah, we
No,
got
that's just that's the Lich saying that.
Neat.
Do not store it all in the same place.
I mean, he's currently folded up into a ball, tied into a package, and stuffed into a bag of holding. And then there's some other pieces that are in one of Tarl's hanky the holding. There are
don't
pieces separate.
keep them separate because if you put him all back together,
Yeah, there ain't no telling how he's gonna. Number one, we have to deal with him coming back. Number two, we have no idea how he's going to get out. How he's going to get out of my head.
great. So there's a shade.
Oh yeah. Oh
Great.
yeah. Probably a couple.
He
Now that I
all of
think
a sudden
about it.
you can just feel your eyes being forced to move.
I'm going to put my hand in front of my eyes. Nope.
Your other hand moves up and starts to move it.
Can you turn around? Can you kind of turn around? Because I'm trying to deny him.
She just throws like a heavier cloak or a blanket around herself and just looks great.
Yeah. This has been a fun 24 hours. Also, fun fact, Cobbledonk and Elmborn really bad idea. They were apparently trying to do a ritual to bring it to sacrifice a high elf, apparently to bring Bojangles back. That was, I mean, looking at the ritual site and everything else, they had everything pretty much perfect except for one thing. The high elf they chose was the Elder Prioress.
That would make sense because she would be very powerful and have the energy of the theocracy in her.
Yeah, absolutely. If she wouldn't have died 100 years ago and had her place taken by a blue dragon.
The fuck?
Yeah, we found that out a couple of days ago. That was fun.
Right.
And exactly. This has been what we've been. This has just gotten like it turns left and then it turns left into itself again, and then it turns like up and then blue. It's really weird.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
So I will start working on a way to get it out of your head.
Thank you. Don't
Do
tell
not
me.
Don't let the bones get together, because he won't come back just from that. But then you will have a full skeleton to deal with that you cannot
Yeah.
destroy, and it will run wherever it wants.
Yeah.
You will literally have a 6-foot-tall toddler made of bone.
With
Now-
with Eater of God carved onto his skull.
Oh God, that is so edgelord. What the fuck?
Apparently he feels the same way. Like apparently that whole thing happened after he died. It was apparently it's kind of weird for him too. Just interesting. It adds a whole new level to lichdom that just makes no thanks.
Okay, so here's what we're about to do.
Uh-huh.
You're going to look in that box,
Uh-huh.
and then you're going to use that, and something folds out of the wall to make coffee. I'm going to sleep for the next 2 hours. You're going to make coffee, rub my feet, and then we'll go talk to everybody else about what's going on.
That sounds like an absolute plan.
Also, the kobold's gone.
What?
The kobold is gone. He ran off and said, "Oh yeah, there's one more thing." And we'll bump back to the outside of the wagon. Who's actually driving the wagon?
I'll be driving.
Yeah,
Alright.
Peregrine's never actually dealt with animals or carts or anything like that, so not a good
I
idea.
don't have any land vehicle proficiency, so.
So you're just okay. So is Peregrine walking, or
She'd probably be walking for now.
what
Kinda
is
stretching her
Arvax
legs.
and Tarl's on the cart? What are Arvax and Mularn doing, or Malak do?
I'm probably
Malak.
just walking
Blah.
along the side, not saying much.
Yeah, just listening to everyone. Actually, she said that Greg was gone, but is Greg the halfling around?
You that was inside the cart. Y'all couldn't hear it.
Oh, sorry.
There is no halfling. But let's see. Everybody that is outside the cart, give me a perception check.
Hey!
Okay, Peregrine, you don't notice it, but everybody else does, going Arvax, Malak, then Tarl. You see what looks like a middle-aged gnome running very quickly and trying to jump up onto the side of the cart.
I like grab him as he's jumping. Try and set him up on the cart.
Ah! Oh, it's you.
Hey,
You're not dead.
no, we're not. Where were you?
Stop running away from Elaine.
There was contract and receipts.
Oh, yeah, by
What?
the way, Tarl, here. And I hand them all the giant pile of receipts. I forgot to.
I'll look to see how inaccurate they are.
As you go through it,
Didn't
It
they
looks
just
like
say
it-
receipt?
no, it's a small stack. You look through, Greg bought a couple things, but then it looked like Greg turned around and sold them for a profit. I made 165 gold.
Wow. Your mother would be proud of you.
Mother?
Yep.
Mother okay?
Mother's okay. Mother said you need to stay with us, though, to stay safe.
Mother back in Hillins?
No.
Mother free?
Mother free.
Mother free! Just yells, and someone, shut the fuck up!
But you need to keep it on the down low. And you need to stay with us so you stay safe, okay?
Okay. Did the contract, though.
What was the contract?
Freed all the penitents.
Oh.
Completed.
All the penitents.
Oh no.
Where? Oh.
Oh no.
Wait, he's saying he did that? Good job, Greg.
He just
No.
looks all happy.
Max actually does just start laughing.
I
Wait,
suck.
wait. Where did they go? Where did they go?
Some ran that way. Some ran that way. Some ran that way. Some are here with us. A bunch of them went to Hoot and Holla.
I just can't help but picture Greg like running into some sort of like clerk's room with like a file cabinet and just ripping the file cabinet open, grabbing all the papers and just throwing them around the room while shredding them while screaming, "Disrespect your surroundings!"
Freedom!
No, what happened is Greg just holds up a very bloody knife. One guard.
Oh,
One guard, all free.
I mean, we technically did what just there wanted. We didn't get them to where they were supposed to go.
One guard used to get the other guards. And then the other guards. And then, ha!
You made a prison break. I pat him on the head. Good job, buddy.
Elsewhere, there's just
Tom Morello would be proud.
someone just gets to the North firm, just looks around. The fuck just happened? Just one guard. There was this gnome, and he just stabbed me, and like everybody else, and he kept yelling, "One guard."
He can't tell humans apart.
I think he meant on guard, but I don't know.
Oh no.
Greg just going around stabbing kidneys.
That's about where he can reach.
So everyone that's outside the cart, as you're moving, all of a sudden the group ahead of you stops.
What's going on?
And they just point up.
What's up?
You see
Is it a big blue dragon?
No, you see in the sky the most beautiful elven woman that you have ever seen.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Do I recognize her?
It's not, is it just there? Oh, it's not just there.
I am going to find the lore here to make sure I remember the correct damn term.
Oh,
It's my mother?
no.
It's
You can
Arvax.
You see Elfa Marian, the divine mother of the church.
Oh no. I don't know who that is.
Do I recognize it as an illusion?
Okay, now you would know because being nobility, you've seen multiple pictures and you have been at an event she was at, but you didn't directly meet her. You saw her. Everyone else has seen a depiction of her before. As far as anyone knows, she's probably the better part of a millennium old.
Who is it again?
It is she's not in the characters. I have not made a token for her.
She's not in the Pantheon?
It's underneath Elfham Theocracy. It is under political structure. At the hierarchy, there's the Divine Mother, the Elfham Moraine.
So this is boss.
This is, Queen Pope.
Wait, where is it?
It's underneath lore, cultures, Elfham Theocracy, political structure.
Ah. So this is Elfmarian?
So basically, she's the god queen. Like, she's not literally a god. She's the
Divine
queen
mother.
decided upon by the
is-
gods,
Yeah,
theoretically.
she is the voice.
Oh no. This is
To all the faithful of the Diocese of Hebon. Fear not, for the holy wind has been called for your protection. Now, the thing that's weird is each of you hear this in your native language.
So do I hear it in Orc?
You hear it in Orc.
Oh, that's weird.
Tarl
I hear
hears
it in giant.
Yeah.
Shit.
I hear it in sexy.
No. You hear it in moderate.
Oh.
I hear it in sexy.
Actually, y'all don't hear it because technically y'all are not on this plane.
Wait,
What?
The two that are in the cart don't hear it.
Oh
'cause-
yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant Mulak too, and I was like,
Yeah,
what?
I
He's
was
right
like,
next to us.
I heard
The fuck
carts
do
and
we
Diddy
not
King.
know?
So, the Holy Wind has been called and will purge the evil from this land. Unfortunately, the elder prioress of your diocese has been killed and elevated to her place
Motherfucker.
until a prior or prioress may be lifted. Vicar Elvorn will be filling in
Motherfucker.
as the prior for the diocese and the head of the Holy Wind. May his swift actions and judgment protect you all and purge the impurities from the land, so that you once more may bathe in the golden light of the great tree. And as she disappears, you then see Elvorn's face.
Blech.
So is this basically a giant sky advertisement?
Yeah, basically, you just there's no skip button on this. You got to do this before you can get to your Sky YouTube.
Do they at least have a catchy jingle?
Bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum.
Close enough. Or like a newsreel, boom, 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 like at the beginning and the end. Breaking
but
news today.
As she says that, then all of a sudden you just see this weird vessel. If you can drive a truck, it's like, oh god, I can't skip ads. That will date a couple people in this group if you know that song. And
Oh, 186. I can't remember the number.
dial 1-800-551-8900 Diesel Driving Academy. That's a song that lives rent free in my head at all times.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag Wrights Bacon. You know, we've said it for like a year now. Please.
BR549.
Oh man.
But Elvorn comes over.
I really hate his face.
Let's see. Elder Price Miro or Miranel
Oh god, now he's gonna talk. Great.
was slain by a group of drow
Oh, this fucker. This
in
fucker.
league with necromancers. They destroyed a portion of the temple motte in full. And this is the DM having to go through the thesaurus in the back of my head. With blatant disrespect for our religion and the order of our people. Until a time that they have been caught. The diocese will be placed underneath full martial law of a holy wind. Your cooperation is appreciated. Any resistance will be met with terminal force.
Basically, just say resistance is futile.
Yep. And then you see several very familiar faces appear in the sky.
Ah, fuck.
How familiar are we talking?
They all look like you, but they're slightly off.
Is it like Tangled with the nose always being wrong?
A little bit like you see Arvax, but she has tusks.
Huh?
And she has been drawn to be slightly more orcish, like the forehead is much bigger.
Huh. I guess that would look like if that was actually an orc.
You see a dwarf, but instead of Tarl's deep black beard, it's slightly gray.
It's Tarek. Like you see a picture of Tarek.
No, that would there would be no beard if it was Tarek.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
There is a red-headed barbarian woman. There is a really close representation of Dreyfus, except for the nose is too pointy. And then the shiftiest versions of Mularn, and then Mularn covered in glitter.
Look like you.
Wow. At least they're really bad at that.
It's like someone was just drawing you from a description that someone else was given. Like someone described them to somebody who then described you to who drew it. There's telephone involved here. But it lists the names as Arvax, Drow Warrior, the Bright Gloom Twins, Heretical Drow of the first degree.
It has our names?
He is saying your names.
Fuck.
A redacted Frostborn. Because I feel Tarl, if someone asked him his name for an official document, would have said redacted. And Perry Ben.
Wow.
Wow. He didn't even remember your name.
Wow. Wow. I even gave him my real. Wow. Okay. Did my formal introduction and everything. It'd been years since I'd done that.
Any information, send it to the Woven Branch or to the Hill Guard, who will get it back to us. May the light of the great tree shine upon you. And know that you will be safe. So everybody outside the cart, that's what you hear. Inside the cart, Mularn, I guess you're just making coffee.
Yeah.
So what are y'all doing?
Resisting the urge to curse every curse word in orc.
Yeah, no more orc for you. No more orcish. That's not after that picture. You don't look like it, but that might tip people off.
I immediately turn into just a white dude with like a haircut.
You turn into a Chad?
You know what? I turn into Casey, and Kyle knows exactly what I'm talking about, which is the exact
Oh my god.
the exact opposite of what I currently look like.
There's the biggest. Just imagine the biggest dopey, frumpy looking dude you can think of.
So Moose?
No,
No.
I am the most attractive person on the planet compared to that.
I do not know who this is. But
You are lucky.
He's an idiot.
So, you change your appearance. I'm assuming, Tarl, do you put a helmet on, or are you just like, doesn't look like me?
Tarl is putting his pulling the hood up on his cloak.
All right.
I'm gonna do the same.
Dreyfus just pulls his hood up.
Oh, hey, who's that person you wanted to talk about, Arvax?
Oh, well,
Explain them.
we probably shouldn't do it when there's people around, but when we can. So, trying to think who's gonna hate me less.
What race are they?
They're orcs.
Okay, I turn into an orc.
Don't do that right now.
There is a kerfuffle in the area immediately around you.
I turn.
He's
I
just
turn-
he's just messing around.
It's an illusion. Calm down, guys. Okay, do they have tusks or no?
Yeah, these are full-blooded orcs.
Okay, tusks come out.
Also female.
I turn into a female orc with tusks.
Oh, I was wondering.
Also,
Well-
though, my clothing never changes, by the way. Because this isn't an illusion. I'm literally changing. Every time I change, you hear like like bones cracking and shit.
I don't know if I should send it to Orna or Hadga.
What color's the hair?
I'm trying to decide which one would be better to send this to. I guess Hadga. Gray.
Oop, gray hair, but it's like in a bowl cut,
No, shoulder length.
shoulder length.
Kind of
Bob.
a widow's peak.
A shoulder length bowl cut.
I look like Will from Stranger Things now.
Stranger Things.
Oh God.
A bit of an older female orc.
Okay, with saggy boobs.
No. Actually, Hadga's picture is in the journal.
Hold on. Let's see. What is it underneath?
Dazori. Orna's a pretty orc.
So it's Hagda.
I'm gonna ask her to send a message to Hadga because she's the.
I'm assuming she explains it enough that I'll look.
I will put
until-
her in everybody's. Now underneath Dazori is the.
I don't see the Zora.
It's under key figures.
Key figures Dazori. I just made it so everybody can see it.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, she's bald.
She got. Actually, not. She got. Or is that part of her? It looks like gray hair to me.
It's a tattoo, and then there's a cloak.
I always thought she had gray hair. It's the cloak I was seeing.
Okay, I'll just keep changing until I look like that, and she says
Yeah,
it's good.
that's close enough.
All right, let's go find the lane.
They're literally inside the cart.
Hi, Elaine.
Do you just barge in?
Don't be rude.
Okay, yep. This is Mulak. You just barge in. You see your brother making coffee, and you see her. Because first off, it's like the size of a very large storage building, or like you would at any of the billions of storage things we have here in the real world in Louisiana. Because it seems like there's always a rent.
Like a bag of Piggly Wiggly.
A little bit. Filled with boxes, and you can see that she is on a rather large mattress that is across several of them, and you can see that there's a headboard and footboards against a wall behind some crates. And as you just barge in,
Hey, Arvax sent me in.
No, I did not.
Okay, so now you're both in, and she just sits up and looks over at both of you.
I'm sorry. I told him to not be rude.
I'll also change. What does her voice sound like? And then I'll keep changing my fucking vocal cords to change my voice.
I don't think you need to sound like her. She just needs to see what she looks like.
All right. Well, it sounds like a old lady smoker whose name is Madge.
I'm sorry. Did you guys just hear the thing?
Arvax, are you okay?
Oh, God. All right. But before I ask it, did you guys just hear the thing that was in the sky?
Huh?
Yeah, we're enemy number 1 right now.
Yeah, you know how there's like a list of people on a board that's like, these are the most wanted people. Well, our picture wasn't there, and now we're 1 through 6.
Elvorn's taken over as the prior of Hillins.
6? 7? Whatever.
They kind of didn't get what we looked like, right? So at least there's that. But yeah, they announced the Holy Wind, and like the head honcho lady was on there.
Minus Dreyfus, he looked almost exactly right.
They had his nose wrong.
Hmm.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I want to send a message to my family, and I wanted to ask if you could do it, but I didn't mean for him to barge in.
I think it's time to go to Fork.
We're not even a geese yet.
So I mean, you will eventually get there. Elaine looks at you. Yes, just tell me the message and I'll repeat it. So just say what you want to have said, and someone count the words for me.
I actually have it written out in Word. It's 25 words.
Okay.
Hadka, they could be to the Dampwood within a week. The tribe needs to move. Tell me what to do. I'm sorry, I failed.
Arvax, he didn't fail.
You
You
did
understood that.
fine.
Fuck out.
Now I can't do that because my wife will literally stab me.
Do not have her sound like that, I swear to shit.
Arvax.
Arvax.
Honey, baby doll, listen.
You can come
doing
home at any.
fine.
You can
Fucking
come home at any
spirit of your
time.
villain is
It's
not
fine.
You know what? I'll walk up and hug her.
Just stop at the corner store and pick me up a pack of Parliaments on your way.
God.
If they don't have Parliaments, pick up the Virginia Slims 120s.
I hate
Menthol.
guys so fucking
Misty menthol lights.
And don't forget the babushka.
Yeah, that'd be don't forget the Boone's farm.
Give me some Seagrams.
Anyway. So
just
Do you accept my hug?
yeah, I let you.
Yes! I'm wearing you down.
I am not hugging back, but I am allowing the hug.
Elaine just looks, that is awkward.
And I'll whisper in her ear, but not like creepily. You're doing great.
Not really.
But you Elaine's eyes flash for a second. She says, "Who is coming?"
You tell me they didn't see that? Shit! Thought they would have.
Sorry. Who is coming? You have not failed. Luthic watches over you. And then the rest of it is her yelling at somebody.
To grab her a pack of Parliaments.
She does Pall Malls.
There's a whole lot
Oh, it's even better.
deal in it. Damn it, I thought they would have seen the message.
Now, as a reminder, Arvax, because it's been a long time, your group moves throughout the entire Dampwood, and the Dampwood is split between the Codfile Diocese, which is the Grand Mire, the giant muddy area, and the Hebon Diocese. It goes between the two. So they might not have been in the diocese the message was sent to.
I see. Alright, hang on. Elaine, would you be able to send another one?
Yes, but then I need to nap. And if you are wanted, all of you can get in the cart, but if any of you mess with me or spill my coffee, I will set you on fire.
Okay, hang on, I'm typing out my message.
Peregrine, Dreyfus all of a sudden kind of moves closer to you. And mentions, "Oh, you're lucky they didn't get you right at all."
Well, they got me right for the last escapade I supposedly participated in, so I guess they at least remembered the barbarian woman. God, they got my name so wrong though. Sorry, they got you pretty accurate though,
They know me.
unfortunately. Do you want this? And she'll like hold her cloak out.
He points at his. I'm covered.
Yeah, but I mean that's the cloak they seen you wear.
This is the cloak y'all bought me when you bought me.
And they've seen you wear. Camouflage.
Are you holding out like your heavy ass winter cloak that you?
It's like the fur one, yeah.
He's just like, I'm good.
Okay. I tried. She'll put it back on.
Greg is just sitting next to you, Tarl. I named that one Greenleaf Jr. and that one Tea Leaf.
And that's Cabbage Head. And that's other Cabbage Head. And that one's Vegeta Jr.
But then he just points over, and I named all those ones out there asshole humans. Except the little one. That one's Becky. Becky steals shit. Becky's cool. So, Tarl, you just have Greg sitting next to you, being like the worst, shotgun rider.
I hand him the reins and say, "You in charge of the team," and I duck into the cart.
Greg just looks at the reins, looks at Peregrine with this wide smile.
Oh no. Oh,
Receipts.
be chill.
Got it. Chill. Yeah.
No.
And the horses, they don't go into a run. They pick up into a canter.
Greenleaf goes over and grabs the horse team by the nape of the neck and slows them back down to a walk.
Donkey ass machina.
Donkey. Jesus. I had to type out my message.
All right. So what's your message?
Message back is a holy wind. Stay out of Hebon Diocese. Friends and I are having to run. We'll try to do what I'm meant to do. I promise.
Kill the government?
No.
No, just that one guy.
No.
Oh,
Listen,
yes.
it's less and more than that. It's not what most people would think I'm actually meant to do.
Make love to every elf.
Ew, no.
Well, that's literally the last thing that I would think.
Does Elaine get a response?
Understood. We'll move. This is not failure. This is a trial. Kick their ass.
This is not failure. This is a trial.
And you're failing.
Well, at least she doesn't hate me. Orna probably would have yelled more.
Tarl's kind of mumbling under his breath, but other people can hear him. Got to figure out a way to get a message to the head knocker. Tell him we willing to give ourselves up as long as he comes along so we can kill the sumbitch.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. And what you said before, I'm not out here to overthrow the government. I'm just out here to make changes.
The only change you gonna make is to take their heads.
Do you know what Arvax means in Orc?
Do I?
Does anyone else speak Orcish?
Nope.
Yep.
Tarl, you would know.
It means message. I'm not out here to overthrow the theocracy. I don't agree with the theocracy, but there's good people in it too. I'm sent out as their message that they want change and I need to help bring it. Because there's people like my tribe and monstrous races that don't want to be treated like they are anymore. And
My family knew how to get change. That's the reason Papa was known as the Line Ender.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not gonna knock some heads, but my vengeance, I'm a paladin of vengeance, but my vengeance for the people I'm doing this for isn't to destroy everything, it's to make things better for the people who don't. And that's my vengeance. That's vengeance on the people who don't want it to be better.
In war, things get worse before they get better. And right now, they have declared war on us.
Look, if to overthrowing the government is what ends up happening, that's fine. But I know there's people that don't deserve to be hurt, and I don't want to hurt them. The family that took me in is who I owe a lot to, and I want to make things better for them.
Tarl starts polishing and cleaning his armor and his weapon.
Elaine just looks around. Who's driving the cart?
Greg.
Fuck.
God, we're gonna cry.
Peregrine's still walking by him, though.
With the assistance of Greenleaf.
Just Elaine looks. If they put your pictures up, get everyone inside so that no one can be seen.
I'm gonna stick my head out. Peregrine, get in here.
I am Grey Woman. I am fine.
Get in here.
They gave that lady poofy hair. I have dreadlocks. It was braided.
As you yell that, someone looks over.
Get in here.
Shit.
Also, I tried to.
That's not a request. That is a get your ass in here right now.
Also, I tried to explain what I'm doing, and I don't think it came out right.
She's gonna roll her eyes and go, I guess, try to climb. And can the cart even hold her?
Yeah.
With everybody else?
21 persuasion.
Yeah, with the 21, I think she was already getting in anyway.
Like, I'm worried she's gonna break the step if she steps on it.
You will not. Magical cart.
Fair enough. What?
Just might be better that we lay low inside.
This is lame. I like the fresh air.
Yeah, I know, me too, but
Elaine just claps and the whole room smells like fresh air.
we're gonna
Ooh,
have to be
fancy.
careful.
And then she just falls back on the bed, pulls a blanket over her.
We need to be quiet. Thank you, Elaine.
Uh-huh.
Tarl reaches into his bag of holding and pulls out a handful of fresh dirt and lays it down at Peregrine's feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, Elaine. One last thing, Elaine. Can you do
Mhm.
cricket noises? And like maybe moonlight. Moonlight's
just-
actually just cricket noises is fine.
She just snaps, and for a little while, there's the sound of crickets.
Yeah.
Well, Hadga doesn't hate me. At least
That's
there's
good.
that.
Did you think she was going to hate you?
I don't know. I don't. Probably not, but part of me feels like she probably should.
It's not like he calls any of this.
People out there dying, and you worried about what people think about you.
I'm worried about my family thinking I brought death down upon them.
Did you?
Hopefully not. It seems like they're not in this diocese, luckily. They're on the other part of the damp wood right now. Because they didn't see the message. Look, I know your family's like super far away, whatever land you come from, but mine's here. And I've had to worry about them since I knew what worry was. Because they had me, and they had a lot of run-ins with a lot of people that did not like them.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have been her better daughter.
Damn.
Sorry, an infant can't pick up a sword, Tarl.
Elsewhere, back in Tarl's past, little baby Tarl has two uncles regularly trying to put weapons in his infant hand.
As soon as I could learn how to protect them, I did.
No. At least you had that option. Because we haven't exactly try feeling that way, living in it.
I mean, she kind of gestures around everywhere. I mean,
No, like all the time. Like since you weren't big, since you weren't big enough to pick up a sword, not having to deal with it, having to live in it. And people wonder why my brother and I are so cynical. We've had to deal with this. Granted, not to this level. However, we've had to deal with your run-ins 2 or 3 times a week at least. New people coming in, especially with a father who is in the church and a ranking member of the church.
well, my real one was.
And people who don't know, people who didn't know, the running excuse was, had I known who your father was, then I would not have done it. Well, that was the running apology. So
I guess
at least
the advantage of living in the woods.
At least with I don't know how my brother feels about this, but as far as I'm concerned, at least with Embor, he didn't try to lie and pawn it off on something else. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him.
No, yeah, I'm fine with killing him.
However,
I mean, if we didn't do it, Dreyfus would. Wait, did Dreyfus get in here too?
Dreyfus is not in the cart.
Stick my head out, Dreyfus.
you only called Peregrine in.
I thought he came in with her. Dreyfus.
Yeah.
Get in here too.
Dreyfus gets in.
Okay, are we all in now? Okay. Again, if we didn't want to kill him, Dreyfus definitely would. I definitely want to kill him.
But at least it was.
My point was killing everybody that's part of this is not my bag. That's not what I'm trying to do. That was all I was saying. I totally want him dead.
I'll give Imbor credit. At least he was honest. That's not something you get a whole lot of, especially from people in his position. Especially from people in his
Honest
position
about
in,
what?
in church. Oh, not liking us and wanting us dead.
Because he lied about plenty of other shit.
Oh, absolutely. That's part and parcel. That's part and parcel. You get to a certain point in the church, and it's the only way to live. Especially for those like him who want power.
And that's something I'd like to change.
Well,
Or-
I don't know if you. In all the years that I've been alive, I will say this.
Have you met anyone that wants power, Arvax?
Yeah.
Oh, and when he means
Like
says
political power.
like
I mean,
craves
him.
it, needs it.
They
I mean, we
Li-
did come across the what? Maybe it wasn't
lying.
political, but we did come
It's what
across the guy that kept coming back from the dead every time we killed him. What the hell is his name?
Jimothy.
Jimothy. Yeah.
He
Right,
would have made
that's-
him mortal
that's-
to be on top.
Right,
so.
but he never lied about it though. I would say Jimothy never lied about wanting power.
I knew Jimothy before I met you guys.
What? What? You never brought that up?
I think I mentioned it.
You never like, hey, that's my high school sweetheart, or I don't know what he
Ew.
was.
No, I just mentioned I knew him because he would run with goblins and hobgoblins. He used to run in the damp woods. We'd have to, shoo him off every once in a while. And by shoo, I mean beat the shit out of him.
So you had a crush on him.
Back.
That's
Ew.
what my dad always said. If you pick on somebody, it's because you have a crush on them.
That's a bunch of fucking bullshit. And no, that's not how. I live with a bunch of.
Then that makes you bully.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
yeah.
my tribe makes so much more sense now. That's why we're always fighting each other. Okay.
They like you.
What the hell? How did you grow up? I live with full-blooded orcs and we didn't act like that. The fuck?
I mean, we didn't like beat each other bloody, but like,
we did, but that was when we were, practicing. If we like somebody, we didn't, just go punch them.
well, I mean, you also don't have.
Punch back way harder.
I don't know if you've ever seen a Goliath tribe, but we don't have a lot of choices.
Hey, real quick. Since we're all telling truths now, Goliath?
Goliath? Yeah. I mean, my mom's a Goliath, yeah, was.
Does she think she's a Goliath?
Are you doing a check?
Yeah, I want to insight check her.
Do an insight check, yeah.
She is a Goliath.
Oh no. Okay, hang on. What is it?
19.
Deception or persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh, they're both terrible. No.
It's I feel like the way Peregrine says yeah, it's kind of like yeah, or she
Wait.
puts a little bit more emphasis on that her mom's a Goliath.
She's doing a little bit of the smile, but like you can tell the smile's like not reaching her eyes.
See,
I'm gonna
she
lick
told me
my
about it.
finger and then rub her shoulder.
How many
I kind of-
times do you rub it?
Once.
I kind of bump her.
Does it leave shit on my finger?
Yeah, her shoulder's still like light gray, but you have light gray on your finger.
I kind of
And I
bump
just
her.
show my finger to you.
I lean over. You should tell him about your dad. It's kind of cool.
No, it's not. I mean, so yeah, I have this. It's gross. It's oil. That's what it is. I get greasy and oily, and it's this color. I'm tan, okay? And she'll actually like rub her arm, and it gets like darker underneath. I never met my dad, okay?
Okay.
I never met mine. I don't remember it.
Elsewhere, somewhere in the Elfin theocracy, Arvax's dad.
You
is in
better
a-
not do that shit to me.
Is-
You better
Do
not
it.
do that shit
Do
to
it.
me.
is in a mansion. He was found in a ravine by a very derelict individual who, when that individual died, sent his son to live with him. Your backstory is now just JoJo.
No, you know my backstory. I crafted a backstory so you couldn't do that shit.
Yes, 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 yes.
No.
I mean, you crafted a backstory, but you haven't crafted what has happened since the game started.
They're dead. They better be dead. I know my mother's dead.
I mean,
And-
yeah. So all I know is my mom got sent up a mountain because something visited like a elemental thing, and they sent her up there to be a sacrifice. And then like 2 weeks later, she comes back down off the mountain, and the mountain's not like roaring and collapsing and sending rock slides down anymore. And then it was me.
Your mom blinked to God.
She helped a god get its rocks off.
Oh, boo!
Her mom helped the mountain blow its top.
Don't speak ill of the dead, damn it.
She might be some fallen obsidian.
Anyway, as the cart continues to make its way down the road, y'all have decisions to make about where y'all want to go from here and what you want to do.
Where the fuck do we do from here?
And that's where this season of Holy Wind is going to end. I have no clue where this story is going because when y'all decide what you want to do, I'll start developing from there.
What the fuck do we do now?
Everybody gets to level up.
Woo!
Yay! I'm now the most handsome man on the planet. Or at least have the most force of personality.
I gotta see what a level 8 paladin gets.
But here's what we're going to do. We're going to start, let's see, Moose and Claire, is it next week or week after you start moving?
Let me double check. the
3
date.
weeks. It starts on the 18th.
Yeah, the 18th.
Okay, we will pick up with Lost Seas next week. We might run some little one-shotty things while y'all are moving. We will run Lost Seas until its conclusion, and then we will come back with Holy Winds again after that. I want y'all to chat and talk. Do not include me in the open chat. I want y'all to come up with what y'all might want to do and leave me kind of in the dark, because I want to all of a sudden have you throw it at me, and then I can figure out what I can add to it and help you with. So y'all just chat and figure out what is the party going to do, or what do you feel you're going to do or need to do with what is about to happen.
Could we do it at a time where we still have you as a resource, though, if we need to clarify like history or people or places?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
be more than happy to give any information. So we'll do that. Everybody just level up when you can.
Can
will-
Peregrine finish her book?
Huh?
Arvax mentioned level 8. I thought we were level 6.
No, y'all been level 7.
We're level 7.
I've been playing level 6, so I'm going to level up twice.
Oh my god.
Wow.
How long ago did we level up to 7?
You leveled up to level
Literally
7
forever ago.
when y'all made it back to Hillins.
Like
Probably
the other
like
day.
last
The
year.
other day, me and Claire were talking about how long it's been since we've leveled.
Holy fuck. You've been playing level 6 while we were level 7 this whole time, and you still wail on shit. God damn.
Yep, I've been playing level 6.
Jesus Christ.
Can in this downtime, can Peregrine also finish her book so I can go ahead and calculate that? The strength book.
Well, when we pick back up, it'll be from this moment. I just want the part or y'all to talk about it. Or maybe
man.
if y'all go slower with it, maybe yes. Okay, so
I mean,
y'all just
we're not going to have 24 hours of travel time with us in the very, very near future.
We will. We'll be able to say that. But I wish we were going to level 9, then I get haste. Myself.
but
Well,
I will turn.
now that you let me hug you, you can also have haste without spending a spell.
Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to him to do our socials and our upcoming stuff.
Okay. Season finale. We have shit fucked up. But I don't know where the fuck we're gonna go from here. But we're glad that anyone joined us tonight. And guess what? It's Jimothy. You can find all of our previous episodes of Holy Winds and all of our other shit over on YouTube, where we are there, and here and Facebook as Team Bonus Action. We are on Twitter at @bonus_team. We do not have a TikTok. However, I do post about it sometimes. I did tonight saying we were going live. FRE.KUN is mine. We will be back Thursday with Tears of Kairos. Is there going to be a roundtable Sunday?
No, we're gonna start up the new schedule of shows next month if we're actually able to.
We'll be back Monday with Lost Seas. Pick up where we left off there. And yeah, another teaser Kairos next week. Week after that is going to be spotty because we might be in Indiana, not sure. So we appreciate anyone who watched us. So give us a like, give us a watch, give us a listen, and we'll see y'all later this week.
Well, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. They said, like everybody said, next week is Lost Seas, and that cluster, fuck that. Yeah. Anywho, we appreciate y'all, and don't let your meatloaf.